You ever seen a rainbow go straight up in the air, like one beam of light? So there's that one there, and if I turn around, there's a huge rainbow just there.
Wow, look at my hair. That is wild. Good morning. Maybe I'll take my shoes off. There we go. Did you see that height difference? I add like a foot to my height. This morning, I've been up since 3 AM. So Olympia woke up at 3 AM and I went in to get her back down again. She went back down and I was tossing and turning until about 4. Literally couldn't sleep. Just so much going on in my head. And then I gave up eventually and went on my phone. And then I thought, actually, do you know what? I'll just go for a walk. So I took Oscar at about 4:45, shoved on my gym kit, and went for a walk at like 5 AM, and it was beautiful. It was a really, really nice walk. It absolutely poured and I'm still feeling quite cold from that, so I hope I've not given myself something. And God, can you see what I'm about to do? I'm about to brush my hair using this hairbrush, which used to be a Michael Ben Clark hairbrush, but it's snapped and I haven't ordered a new one yet, and I just haven't replaced it. So yeah, we're just dealing with a half a hairbrush at the moment. But you know what, it fits in my handbag a lot easier than the other one did, or than the bit with the long bits did. I'm just trying to work out what to do with my hair today. It kind of is asking for a, basically I got soaking wet in the rain and came back and blow dried it like very, very briefly, but obviously because it was rain, it just leaves it looking like a bit limp and yucky. So anyway, I've blow dried it, we'll see what happens. I've sprayed a bit of dry shampoo. It's just looking very big and a bit like frizzy. I put a bit of oil through it as well, but it doesn't seem to have done too much. And yeah, we thought we would go to Plymouth Aquarium today. We thought it might be quite nice. It's a very like grey and miserable day, so we thought actually that might be the best thing to do, to like be indoors, nice and dry, everyone's happy, everyone's entertained, and then we'll just spend the day in Plymouth afterwards, which should be nice. And there's some nice restaurants and bakeries and things like that in Plymouth, and there's also a beautiful place that I've been to before. Can't for the life of me. What happened there? Is everyone okay? No idea what happened. So yes, we're gonna go to Plymouth, Plymouth Aquarium. Yeah, there's a beautiful place there. There's like an island that you can go to, and it's actually an island in Cornwall, or it's part of mainland Cornwall, I'm not sure. Cornwall is mainland, it's part of, anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. It's part of Cornwall, but you can take a little ferry across to it, and it is beautiful. So if the weather is decent enough, I think we should go and do that, because that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? And then, yeah, we don't really have any plans. It's Bank Holiday Monday today, so I guess we just see how we go. The girls will probably have a nap in the car. I'm just waiting for Ben to get ready now. He's told me he's going to be 5 minutes to get ready. We'll see. I'm not sure he's even got in the shower yet, but anyway. Yeah, I had a lovely walk with Oscar this morning. We walked for about 90 minutes. So I closed my exercise ring. I did 10,000 steps, all before 6 AM, so that was brilliant. And then yeah, I came home and we all had like a big fry up, which was lovely. We did bacon, mushrooms, beans, toast and scrambled egg, which was delicious. And now we need to go and get in the car in a minute. I'm going to probably drive us, because it's still really good practice for me. And then yeah, that's about it, I think. I've got my outfit for today. I'm wearing my favourite jeans again. These are new ones that I discovered from H&M. They're like more of a curve. They say they're flared, but I think they're like boot cut. Oh. Or there used to be a type of jeans called boot cut. And this shirt is from, I think this is from H&M as well actually. They don't do it anymore. I actually didn't even see it online. And then I think these sunglasses. Bit of a throwback to like 2012 aviator style. But yeah, this is what I'm going for. And I also have my Dolce & Gabbana with me. I think this is a Sicily bag. I'm not entirely sure of exactly what it's called. Yeah, and then I've got my blazer. Thank you for reminding me, Olympia. I'm going to wear my little orange blazer with it.
I packed my muslin.
And your muslin, yeah, I need to pack that, don't I? So, that is my look of today. And it is now 9:30, so we should probably get a wiggle on, because it will take us about an hour to get there. Yep, I'll take your muslin, although that's a bit of a filthy one. Yeah, take us about an hour to get there, so we should probably get going to beat all the crowds so that we don't have to queue when we do arrive, and we get parking as well, and make sure that we get interior parking. We have made it to Royal William Yard. We thought we would come here. This is what I was trying to remember the name of earlier. So yes, we've come to Royal William Yard and it's lovely here. I really, really like it. It feels really nice. There's like big open pathways for the girls to run around. Girls, there is a road up there, so please wait. And yeah, we're just trying to find somewhere to get some food, but I think a lot of them don't open until midday, so we are going to do our best to try and find something.
Hold up just a minute.
What do you have?
Special cup.
A special cup. And do you know what you're having for your lunch?
No.
What are you having?
Risotto.
No.
Fish cakes. Fish cakes.
Yeah. And you both get to share an apple juice. Oh, cheers, girls. Cheers, darling. Cheers, Sophia.
Again?
Egg and chips and peas, some cider parmesan because Ben and I had some, and you've got seafood risotto.
Yeah, very, very good.
Is that good, Olympia? Yeah. And I've got seafood linguine, which looks really, really good as well.
And if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind.
Pardon?
Empty.
It is empty, the water's empty, yeah. How's the muscle?
Fine. Tasty.
Olympia, can I please have your face?
Okay, there's a beautiful view coming up. All Olympia wants to do is play with the stones. Come on, darling, put them down. Let's go see. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time.
You want to get out?
Can fall asleep in this chat.
Wah!
No, don't fall asleep. You're going in.
Can I sit in there?
Huh?
You're going to
Shall I sit here?
yeah.
Oh! Oh!
I asked stuff.
We thought we might go to a bakery or
Just had
something.
lunch. You literally just had.
No, we're not having that, darling. We're going to go for a bakery. Olympia, don't bite the seat, please.
Yeah. Mad dog.
Olympia sit next to me.
Do you want to go on the same one together?
Yeah.
Waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time.
you want to take your coat off, Ophelia? There's a shark coming straight towards us. Look. What's down there, Ophelia?
That's the wind there.
Oh yeah. The girls had such a fun time at Plymouth Aquarium, and actually when you go and visit once, you get they basically sign you up for like a year. You can opt in to sign up for the year, and you can go back as many times as you like within that year. So that's what we did the first time we went. So actually the visit that we did was free, and I think we did actually have to pay for Ophelia because she was older this time, if that makes sense. But now she's renewed for another year, so we can go back. I think it runs out shortly, so I think we can go back a few more times. But yeah, it is going to run out soon. But it is such a lovely place to go. Admittedly, we get around it very, very quickly. There's not a ton to see or to keep them occupied. But the main bit that we love is the huge tank, and I would recommend taking snacks and just sitting on the floor, and the girls love that. That was the bit that kept them entertained the longest. Otherwise they just ran around with their stools and literally was like popping up to one exhibit and then down and then onto the next. So it was very fast paced and very quick. Like, our girls, their attention can't be held for very long, or held for very long. But yeah, they loved the big tank, and we just sat there with some snacks and they just watched like the sharks and the turtle and things like that. So it was lovely. And Plymouth Aquarium are doing a lot of research and things like that as well, into so many different things. They have like a whole seaweed exhibition. I didn't really go into it because it's very, very difficult with the girls being there to have a look at those things and to be on my camera as well, because it was quite busy in there. So yeah, but I would highly recommend going. It's very fun, it's very educational if your kids are a bit older. To be honest, like ours were kind of like looking at all the like bright lights and seeing the fish, and then moving on. They've been watching Nemo recently, so, or Finding Nemo, so they were interested in the clownfish and things like that. But yeah, as I said, their attention wasn't held for very long. But if you have children and they're doing like school projects on fish, or like seahorses and anything to do with like sea life, it's a really fascinating place to go. And they have people on hand to speak to as well, who are so knowledgeable about the ocean, about British waters, about tropical waters. So yeah, really highly recommend. It's such a lovely place. And we went to a cafe after we had been at the aquarium, which was really lovely. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the place that we went to last time we went there as well. I'll insert the name down here because it's a lovely cafe and they do really, really good pastries. I didn't get any clips from there, but yeah, it was really, really nice. So yeah, lovely, wholesome day. Good morning. It has been a bit of a crazy morning. The girls didn't go to sleep until like gone midnight last night. I shared a picture on my stories on Instagram of like last night. I got the girls into bed finally at like 8:30, came downstairs, tidied the kitchen, got everything done at like 9 o'clock, made myself a cup of tea, sliced myself off some banana bread, sat down and looked up, and the sitting room was in an absolute state. So I was like, oh, now I've got to tidy that. But it's fine. I actually left it last night, I couldn't face it, and then I'm glad I did, because I got half an hour sitting there drinking my tea and eating my cake, and then Olympia kicked off and didn't go back to sleep until gone midnight. So I hadn't brushed my teeth or done anything, so I'm so glad I actually sat down for that half an hour, because otherwise I just would have been like too much. So I'm taking them today to in Exeter. There's a park within that they have paddling pools, and there's like 3 different size paddling pools, like a really shallow one, a bit deeper, and then a bit deeper. And we went to the park yesterday after I picked the girls up from nursery, and they saw the paddling pools and they were like, can we please go? So I said, today, if the weather's nice, if it's sunny, we will go. And lo and behold, it's sunny, so that's great. Free activity, really good. I packed a picnic, so we're gonna head there in a minute, and I think some of our friends are gonna join us, hopefully. She's actually got 3, and one of them is very, very little. I think maybe 4 or 5 months. 4 months, I want to say. So hopefully they'll be able to join us and come and play. but if not, we're gonna have a great time there and pack the picnic. I've got banana bread, I've got like tomatoes, cucumber, mango and strawberries. I've also got pork pies, some crisps and other things. I've got the girls' towels. I think I've packed everything, so fingers crossed we're all good. I just need to grab a few more nappies for Olympia, and I'm hoping she's going to do a poo in a minute because they can't wear nappies in the pool, so I need to make sure she's gone to the toilet before I put her in the pool so that she's clean. So fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've got some shorts and I've got my bikini on too. This is like an old Ann Summers one. I really like it. Sorry, just flashing my boobs to the road. But yeah, we're gonna head there now. There is also a little cafe there, and it's actually where we've had a couple of the girls' birthday parties, and it's really, really good. So we're gonna head there now. Maybe I'll get a coffee or something when we're there. Someone's crying, I think. Make sure the girls go to the toilet first and then enjoy the paddling pool. Yeah? Yeah, we can go in the water after, but I just thought we'll stop and have some food. You've not eaten for a while, have you? It's super fun though, isn't it? Are you having a good time? Yeah? Are you having fun? Just had the loveliest morning. Ben and I went and dropped the girls off together, and then came back. Hold on, I'm just trying to find somewhere to put you. Let's put you on top of the mouthwash. Yeah, came back and then left again, and we went for a little walk around the quay, and then he had his phone call, and then I went to Hotel de Van and had a massage, which was lovely. I've just had an hour's massage. So I'm feeling like really like nice and relaxed now, and she did oil in my hair and stuff, and I said that was fine because it's actually a hair wash day today, and my hair at the ends is looking really, really dry. So I wanted to come up. I've shown you this before in like years ago because I've literally been using this for years, but this is the Michael Van Clark 3 More Inches treatment, and it's like a pre-wash treatment. So what I'm going to do is pump. I use quite a lot of this, and I'm going to put it all through the ends, and this actually can dry with your hair as well. So look, I've got like that, and I put it in dry. I don't know if you're supposed to rinse your hair first. No, yeah, you can just put it in dry, which is nice. And I love Michael Van Clark. I used to go there when I was still living in London, and the team are just lovely. I remember there was a girl there called Summer who was incredible, and she used to do my hair. And yeah, I was invited to like quite a few of their events and things, and they always used to send me this. So if they want to get back in touch, I'd love that because I love their treatments and I love their products, and I have like their hairbrush is brilliant, and yeah, it's really, really a hair care brand that I like to be associated with. I really, really like them. So I'm literally just applying this like all the way through my hair. I might even do it, to be fair, I've got the oil at my roots, so I don't really need to do it there, but definitely through like the lengths and ends. Like you can see my hair's just soaking that up already, so I'm going to put quite a lot on. So this is about, I think this is my 3rd or 4th handful, and I literally just work it into my hair, and then what I'll do is I'll tie that up on top of my head, maybe using a clip actually rather than a hair tie, and leave it for a few hours. I'm going to go and crack on with some work, have some lunch, because it's actually 11:30, oh, end workout. I record my little walks that I do, and I power on quite a bit, and so my watch always records it as exercise. So, oh my gosh, I think we still need more in the ends. The ends are really dry. My hair is just coming out all over the place. Yeah, so then I'm going to go downstairs, have some lunch, edit a couple of videos, do some like reels and TikToks and things. And I don't know if I've said, but I've just started on TikTok. It's actually kind of the same content that I post on shorts here, so if you follow me here, then don't worry too much. But yeah, if you want to go and support me on TikTok as well, then please do. I have a very, very tiny following at the moment. But everyone starts somewhere, and I've literally only got, I think I started TikTok, I like got TikTok during COVID because a friend of mine was one of the first employees in the UK for TikTok, like literally one of the first. And she was like, before COVID, she was like, oh, Katie, you must get into this thing called TikTok. Like, it's amazing. It's just come over. It's going to be huge. You really, really need to get ahead of it. And I was like, oh, I just can't like focus my energy into one more thing because there's just so many social media like networks, and I was like, I just can't spread myself this thin. But I feel like I've kind of found like what I would like to be posting on TikTok, so I'm hoping to gain a bit of a following with like day out recommendations and like restaurant reviews and things like that. So I kind of do like my little voiceovers and take you to like restaurants or pretty villages or like places to go. I think the last one was the Montacute House in Somerset, the National Trust one, and I've also posted Briar Restaurant, which was also in Somerset in Bruton. So yeah, there's a few things over there to see, and then there's like one random video of Peppy and Ben like messing around when we were in lockdown. So yeah, a few things over there to go and see. Look how dark my chest looks. That's literally just from yesterday. And my face actually hasn't really gone the same colour, which is quite funny. Right, is that going to be enough, or do I really need to, do you know what, I'm going to put more in. I really, really want it to have like a really nourishing thing. So yeah, let's use quite a lot today. And these are like a 500ml bottle as well. I keep it in the cupboard. I think I've used like a third of it already. So yeah, there's not a ton left, but oh, my hair everywhere, gross. Okay, right, I think that's gonna do. And I'm gonna wind it up and put it on top of my head. And it's just such a nice like conditioning treatment, and just like gets the dryness away, and yeah, it makes it a little bit more moisturized. Is that gonna do? Is that gonna nourish it enough? We shall see. But yeah, just a nice chilled day today. Girls are at nursery, so Ben is working from home. We just have a nice chilled day. I still really want to go to the garden centre at some point and get some plants. I really want a nice white climbing rose to go at the front of the house. Do you know what? I may even be able to just no hair tie necessary. Yeah, I want to get some nice like climbing roses for the front of the house, just to give it a bit more curb appeal, because our house from the front is really not that special. Yeah, and I just want it to make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more like us. So yeah, it smells nice downstairs. I'm gonna go. I can. Oh, brilliant. I made a prawn and mango curry last night. I'll link it down below because it's one of my favourite recipes. I love it. Everyone always loves it when I make it for them. And yeah, it's always a crowd pleaser, and it looks nice as well because it's nice and colourful. So I'll leave that down below because I got a lot of messages about it on Instagram asking for the recipe. And yeah, I'm gonna go and have some food with Ben, wait for this to soak in, and then I'm gonna have a shower a little bit later and wash my hair. I have just made some toasted banana bread, and I've done frozen berries on the top, and I've made like a little coulis, which is actually a bit hot at the moment, but should be fine. It's quite sour, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So I've just made this as like a pudding for Ben and I. This is a banana bread that I made with Olympia the other day, which is still going strong. It's so delicious. So let's pour on some, oh, can you see it there? No, maybe I'll have to go down here. Yeah, there we go. So let's pour on some coulis. The day has really got away from me. I have just had a shower, my hair is wet. I'm actually going to leave it to air dry. Sorry, someone just walked past and was looking at me. what was I going to say? I am downloading my YouTube video now. I'm so excited about this one. It is the one where I go to my parents' house for the day with the girls and we explore and talk about my childhood, and it's just so lovely. We're actually going back there this weekend, so yeah, I'm really excited to take you back there and do another vlog there, because I feel like it's going to be quite a popular one. It's very sweet. It's just very like, I don't know, I had a really idyllic childhood, and I think it's only now that I realise that, and I can look back and be like, wow, I was so lucky to have what I had, and everything that I did have. So yeah, I'm really excited to put that one live. I think I'm going to put that live on Sunday, and I think I'm going to move Tuesday's upload to Wednesday, which you'll probably know already by now, because I would have done that before, because I'm trying to do my videos a bit in advance so that I'm not playing catch up and I'm not racing to get a video out and rushing content. So yeah, Ben and I now are going to go down to Magdalen Road and go and get a drink together, which should be really, really nice. The time now I think is like 3:20. So we've got to go pick up the girls in a couple of hours, so we have a couple of hours to ourselves, and it's just so nice to do that. And like, Ben's been in London for the last few days, so it's really nice to like come together and talk about like what's going on, where our heads are at, like just make sure that we're still like on the same track with everything that we have planned. We do this really, really often, so we can just make sure we're on the same track and we know kind of like what's going on. We do like a diary check, yeah, and just generally make sure that we still want the same things and we're still like focused towards the same goal, because Ben's very good at the power of manifestation. I'm also quite good at manifestation. So if we can focus our energy towards the same things, then that's where it goes. So yeah, we're gonna go and have a nice drink now. The video's downloading, so when I come back I can upload that. I haven't managed to get any of my housework done today. I had so much to do. I've done one wash, that's literally all I've done. And the kitchen was fairly tidy, but it's not really looking it now. So I'll probably have to do that tonight at some time. The dogs haven't been walked today because it's been too hot. So I'm gonna walk Oscar, maybe Peppy if she wants to come this evening. And I'm going to, yeah, just let my hair air dry on my walk now. And yeah, we're gonna go for a drink. So I will take you with me.
I'm a shy deer in the headlights. She's coming over and I'm just standing there like, it's like a riptide on the inside. Keep it together, man, you could drown in those.
I am sitting here on Magdalen Road, and this isn't the first time it's happened, but what is it, the entire Sharks team? I've never heard of them.
Sail Sharks, they're a Premiership rugby
They're
team.
what?
Premiership rugby team.
Yeah.
They have England international players in this squad. So they're a decent team.
They're a decent team. So the last time, well, it's not the last time Ben and I were sitting here, we come here all the time, but one of the times that we were here, the whole Harlequins rugby team turned up and came to our
Harlequin.
What did I say?
Harlequin.
Harlequin rugby team turned up to come to our favourite coffee shop. So somebody within the team is obviously telling everyone. You said, didn't you? There's someone that you always see here.
From the Chiefs?
Yes.
Yeah, South African number 8. Mira, I think his name is. Mira?
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a guy that plays for Chiefs that lives around here.
Yeah.
Lives around here?
Yeah, lives literally like next to us. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, just across the road. Yeah.
Oh. And there it is.
Yeah,
There's the Chiefs bus.
I mean, that's not their bus, that's their merchandise bus.
Oh yeah, but anyway, so yeah, the entire team has just turned up for a coffee on Magdalen Road, so it just shows how amazing this street is and how well loved it is, and how much.
It's also mad that they can come and do that. Footballers.
I don't know if they can hear you. Hold on.
So footballers could not do that. They would literally, they have to send someone out to get it for them.
But anyway, yeah, so it's quite fun that
Normal
I don't know why I
guys,
look really sunburned.
they're all 6 foot and bigger than me.
And Ben is kind of fangirling, but won't go and take a photo. What did you say? Because you feel like you're older, you can't do that anymore.
It's a bit awkward when they're like 33 and I'm 36.
They're my age.
It's also not my team.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.